Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video on the channel. Now guys, this is the first time I'm ever gonna say this. Welcome to part 2 of a series we have called No, I'm Not a Human, where we let strangers into our house. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right back into No, I'm Not a Human. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, it was night 5, and we just had the FEMA guy come, and we had the FEMA guy come and take one of our dudes away from us. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Alright, dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Okay. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Alright, we don't care about that. Can we look out this window? No. Alright, so, if you guys aren't new to the channel, then you've heard me talk about one of my friends named Memphis, okay? Now, Memphis, me and a couple of our other homeboys were hanging out the other night, and he turned on my part 1 video, and he said, "Hey, Eli, you know there's like a basement hatch under the rug?" I was like, no, I didn't know that. And so he told me, he's like, last video on that, when the pale dude put on the girl thing and said I left a kitty under your house, it's in the basement. But I don't know how to access the basement. That's the problem. We are going to try to figure out how to get into that basement eventually. Alright, now we did bring in another guy. This guy. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. Hand over a FEMA notice. No, we don't want to do that. What did you mean when you said immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want. But I recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, you're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you've seen what you've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. All right, big bro, you're the only person in here with me, so I'm going to test you. We're gonna take a photo of you. We're just gonna non-stop test him, because that didn't look good. Let's do armpits. Okay, so he has hair in weird spots. I'm gonna test you again, big dog. I wanna see your, okay, eyes. Okay, they're good. I don't know, man. I'm gonna, just going off we're 2 for 1. Who is this guy? I don't remember ever bringing him in here. It's been a couple days. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Here's some of the pretty darn fascinating. Take at this one, for instance, the theory is especially curious. They claim visitors aren't actually real. They're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now, consider overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it's simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. Well, I can't really test him, so we're just going to leave him. Now, I want to know how we get in the basement. That's what I'm really curious about. Shout out to Memphis, bro. He just be knowing the most random shit you could think of. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. Let's hit the hay. Let's hit the hay. Okay. So this is going to be, I think, night 6. Yes, night 6. Let's look out the window. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. I'm going to assume he's fucking dead. Let's look out this window. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the whatever it said, bro. Oh, the whole city's on fire. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Alrighty. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Alright, so I think the government just like napalm strike the whole city. That's crazy. Alright, so it looks like this will be a short night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to bed. We interrupt this program by breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. The latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Let's check the radio today. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. Alright, so somebody is... How do we get in here? I might look that up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, that creepy cat lady was supposed to come in, and her cat was supposed to rip up the rug, allowing us to notice the hatch in the hallway, which I did not let her in, so therefore we cannot do that. I don't know what that has... I don't know what that means for us, but yeah. Got something to share. Still through those papers precisely, and I've got plenty where those come from too if you're interested here. Take this one for instance. It claims the FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them heads to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible? No. Fascinating, particularly where they know FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Perhaps it means something else. So what did we check from this guy? We checked... Let's take a photo of him. Alright, he's got a good photo. Let me test you again. We are going to test... I think we already did armpits on... No, we did... I don't know. Let's do teeth. Okay, he's got janky teeth. Alright. Chewing pencils. Yeah, he looks like he chews pencils, dog. I ain't gonna hold him. Let's see if we can test ourselves again. We already checked our teeth. Let's check our armpits. Okay, I have hair. I don't know what that is though. Gross, bro. But alright, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Nothing else for today. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Knock knock. Hello! Hello! Oh no, we gotta check the windows. Hang on! I'm getting way too ahead of myself right now. Alright. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Probably not, and you have nowhere to hide in that burn-ass, chart-ass building. What do we got going on out here? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn-out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if it's trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Yeah, he gives off school shooter vibes, bro. Alright, on a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. He looks like a FEMA soldier, though. That's my concern. Alright, buddy. What do you want? Hello. Oh, I thought no one was home. What's up, man? It's so quiet here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Are you watching the house? Are you looking for someone? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for Full House to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Dog. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now the hospitals are gone, so I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Come on in, man. Thank you. I hope I can help someone here. Alright. We gotta start letting more people in. We gotta get more in. We can't just turn around everybody. Hello? Yeah, I take back everything I said. This fucking weirdo is being turned around. Hello? Anyone in there? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? First return the ones you took. Did you come for me this time? Is that a FEMA officer? What? Oh, that might be. Oh, I think that is a FEMA officer. First return the ones you took. Did you come for me this time? I don't get it. Oh no, I'm not with FEMA. Is it because of the uniform? Everybody hates them from what I've seen. For whatever reason, it is they do. People get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what's really going on? So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fixed them too, and I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burnt out and quit. I don't know, that guy's kind of a weirdo. But he's got... Why does he have FEMA gear on? I feel like a visitor killed him. But if we kill him, I wonder if we get a gun. And we already have a gun. More the merrier, I guess. I can always blow his head off. No, I got you, big bro. Don't worry. He might kill me in my sleep, but I got you, bro. Hello. Yeah, I said this about the other guy. No, this person actually looks like a ghoul from the Fallout series, bro. I'm not playing. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun, cough cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left for my squad. The rest, oh my, excuse me. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? Hospital, there are no more hospitals. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. I've been better off putting those fires down, blah, blah. I don't have much time left anyway. Yeah, you should leave, big bro. I have a slip of paper with me. It's some kind of important documentation. I'll give it documentation, or whatever it said. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Let me live my final days in peace. Oh, do I let the infected dude in, bro? That's 3 people in one night. Let's make it interesting. I don't think I'll be in here for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They give us a slip of the paper at work before we went to put the fires out. Mandate telling us to report to the FEMA quarantine zone, but why have to go there, blah, blah. Here, I don't want it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Alright. So we just let 3 people in, and I'm probably going to get murdered tonight, but we did get a FEMA piece of paper, which is good. Alright, guys, let's go to bed. Oh, why haven't I been looking at my bedroom door at night? My bedroom window. Why have I not been doing that? Oh my gosh. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual, the guy outside. The suspect's motive remains unclear at the time, but it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger, I don't fucking know, of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse, the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral newel growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. What is going on? An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep, sticky, whatever. Suramin inudent. Alright, what the fuck does that even mean? Up next, a special report on the temporary suspicion of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter. Yeah, I think it was that guy, or that guy. I mentioned an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until this situation is resolved before surrendering any, whatever. That's the latest, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's check on some people. Holy shit. Like, big dog. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you, but now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Yeah, I don't even want to test her. Let's check up on Big Bro. Got something to share? So what do you uncover this time? Visitors. Skinwalkers. What did I say, bro? They sound like something straight out of some sci-fi novel, right? But that's just it. Listen to this. One report talks about a pale man seen wandering the streets. Although I must note, the author made a rather obvious mistake. They claim there are 2 pale, creepy-looking figures out there. One seen through windows and one seen standing at doors. Poppycock. Interesting. Isn't it obvious they're the same entity? I dare guess the window distorted the author's view of perceptual error. Still fascinating stuff, no? No. Alright. Let's not test him yet. We're still missing somebody, aren't we? The old guy. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. When things started. That's not proper English, dog. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up, and well, they decided the crowds were a threat, outbreak containment, blah blah. The quarantine zone and the hospitals, well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work. Sounds like FEMA did the right thing. So FEMA put you out of work. Why does he have blood on his thing? To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I wanted to triage one of the quarantine zones. So you're just, why would you do that? I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't just walk away from that. Maybe no, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. I'm going to test you. I'm going to test his hands because he's a doctor. Okay, he's got clean hands, so that checks out. Alright, I'm going to test you again because I am curious about you. I want to take a photo of you. Ooh. What if that's like lung cancer or something? You know what I mean, bro? I'm killing him. I'm killing him. Bop! Misidentify a visitor. Oh my god, I just blew that dude's head off for no reason, bro. He might have had lung cancer. Oh my god. Alright, I think everybody's good. We just killed a random dude that might have been helpful to us. Yeah. Let's go to bed. Oh, I didn't check the radio, did I? Oh, I'm literally forgetting everything. Alright, window. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. The little remains of the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Alright, let's see if we can check our bedroom window. Nope, I don't need to look that way, not anymore. I don't know what that means, man. Alright, let's check out the other window. Night 8. Dogs. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's not better to go outside. Yeah, those dogs will eat you apart, bro. Let's check out this one. It's a lot of people. Small groups carrying their belongings gathered nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' home. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Alright. Knock knock, hello. FEMA, hello. Require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. Yeah, I don't really care about those. Oh, I kind of miss the old guy, though. I'm not going to beef with him, though. I'm not going to beef with him. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there will be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply, and that only leads to more violence. How long is this all going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes, but this time we'll need 2. It doesn't matter who, just a hand 2 of your residents. What if I say no, I'm done? I'm gonna remember help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. They left me with the ghoul, and we'll handle the visitors. Bro, I'm kind of getting suspicious of. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She quite fond of it. I don't know how many people have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be no need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth to wrap her dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. I'm not exactly burning with excitement. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. Yeah. If you think if you are all that carry the torch of our faith, others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive our blaze, your house will be gone. or will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. Yeah, you ain't staying at all, big bro. Ain't nobody gonna come to my door and tell me that. That's the guy that be shooting up people, bro. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gears that's supposed to make you visitor-proof? Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? Haha, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. Most effective way, though. Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out? A half-naked visitor annihilated... Well, visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun of my own. Female's been taking people. No clue if they're coming back. A half-naked visitor. I don't even remember that. They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spawning visitor signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You piqued my interest. Yeah, that might have not been the best option to tell, bro. I can see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? I require a room in your house. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. First, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Have you no fear for our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me. Well, rest assured I shall do my best to dry foul language like that right out of this place. Listen here, sister. I'm gonna let you in. God be with you, child. I'm testing you first thing in the morning, bro. You do anything wrong, your head's getting blown off, bro. Alright, let's go to bed. Still can't check out the window. Alright, let's go to bed. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by the officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. An individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. Remember to stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They might be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated into a direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest of criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Let's check on Ghoul. Ooh, the priest is with the Ghoul lady, bro. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't cough, want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while while putting out fires. Alright, what's up, sister? Our Father who art in heaven. So how do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? I'm about to fucking test you. Let me check your ears. Why did you have a cockroach coming out of here? Alright, let's check your eyes. Okay, your eyes are good. Shit. Alright. Okay, let's do hands. Oh, I think she's good, bro. I really do. I really do. I think it's like she's being a bitch. Who were these guys? We're not home. We won't be in any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality. Don't wish any anger. You've done so much already. We'll stay in your room and pray quietly. Alright, I don't even know what to say about those dudes, bro. I don't even know. I didn't even let them in. I don't even know how they're in my house right now. Oh my god, I forgot all about you, bro. Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. You're sure you're not with FEMA? I'm really not with them. I told you I used to fix fridges. I found the uniform in a car. Earlier you said you took it off. You're not lying to me, are you? Earlier you said you took it off a corpse. Well, yeah, sure. I found it in a car on a dead guy. Figured the uniform would pick me from visitors. I mean, those FEMA guys wear it for a reason, right? Oh, fuck, man. I really want to test him because I didn't know I had that many people in my house. Alright, let's go to bed, bro. Oh, I'm about to get killed or something, dude. Check out the window. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazy voice yelling. Who are side this new word? Not those guys. Yeah, those guys are about to get gunned down by that crazy dude. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Alright, so they killed all the dogs. Alright, this guy's getting freaky, bro. Change is haunting you, so am I. And now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word, but what a word it is. You know who I am. Oh my, you know who I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. It must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new, a gamble of sorts? If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? What if I tell him I'm alone? I'm alone? Yes, our gamble is paying off. Come with me. Even days later, the house remains empty. Yes, my alone let him in. So is that one of the endings? Is that like a... What if I hit continue? Looking at the ruins of your neighbor's houses. What day is it? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of, I guess, the series. I don't know. I was trying to big dog him. I was trying to be like, yeah, I'm alone. And then he just kicked down my door. Like, alright guys, if you enjoyed this series, please like and subscribe and comment down below. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video.